After finishing the chapter 1, let's move on to chapter 2. In chapter 1, we have covered some macro recording, enabling developer tab. Now we will focus on some theory part, that is VBA basic. What is VBA exactly, and what does it do? How can it help you to operate the Excel, and some basic cool thing. So here's my notes again. So here is the chapter 2. Let's start. What is the VBA? VBA just Visual Basic for applications. It is just a programming language. This is theory part. We have to deal with why VBA. Okay, so if you are using VBA, then you have following advantages. You can make any templates. You can build even your own functions. Even you can control other utilities like MS Word, PowerPoint. Suppose you will click on button and Word will automatically operate it through Excel, and you can import data from text file. These are the advantage of VBA. The main advantage of VBA is that till yet Excel, you are in the control of Excel, but after VBA, Excel will be in your control. So you can hide so that no one can unhide the child. So we have to note down some basic thing, which is VBA and VB is totally different. If so, we don't confuse. VB is a different software, and VBA is just a part of Excel. Okay, so skip this part. So let's move on. How to open VBA in Excel? So this is my Excel, and if you want to open your VBA, then you can press a shortcut, that is Alt F11. Alt F11 is for VBA. See, now my VBA application has been opened. In 2016, there are some module already enabled. That should not your course part. We will create a new module. So close it. The alternative to open the VBA is that you can just go to developer tab. If you remember that we had discussed, you can record macro from two tabs. First one is view tab, second one is developer tab. Okay, so in view tab there is three options only: view macro, record macro, use relative reference. But you cannot open VBA from this tab. In developer tab there are so many options, since developer tab is only for the programmers. So here's the VBA, and you can see the shortcut is already written over here, which is Alt F11. So click on it. Again, I'm on VBA. So this is the opening part. Let's move on to next one. What is going on? So this is the notes. We have already covered it, I think. So this is the part. Let me close my quick heal. So let's open VBA now and understand the basic things. So Alt F11. So let me try to introduce a new module. Go to insert menu, then go to module. So here's your new module. Now you can see that in module menu there is new module 1. So this module allows you to convert your Excel in automatic software. This is the basically, again, if we will read the book, then you can see that this is the again tab menu. This is the VBA project which allows you to see the modules, class modules, or forms, user forms, charts. So, and this is the property. If you want to increase the size of your user form or module, and you want to give extra efforts to your module, then this window will help you. You can switch these window to anywhere like this. I'm click and hold. See, now my property window is my in the middle of my module. So shift it to back, or yeah, double click, then it will automatically adjust. So this is the module where you will write the code, and this is the immediate window. Suppose you are debugging your code. Debugging means you are rectifying your code, and you don't know the meaning of that line which you are performing, so you can check the answer from immediate window. The shortcut for opening immediate window is Control G. So you can paste down. Then the main concept is VBA is purely based on oriented programming. VBA is nothing, just a programming language. Believe me, you will, when you will learn it, then you will enjoy it. So skip this part. Then this is the main part, method and property. So let me write a module. I'm not teaching you the module right now, I'm just teaching you the VB basics, so be patient. Rough module, open parentheses, close parentheses, then enter. So I'm writing this range A1, close parentheses, then select. So method, basically VBA generally use, even VBA use only the dot notation. You have, suppose when you are working with Excel, here is Excel, what you generally do, and suppose I have to type my value in A1. So what you will do, just go to your A1 cell, then type. So you have to tell that VBA, please Mr. VBA, select my A1 cell like this, and for selecting you have to use the dot notation which I have used here. Range 1, Mr. VBA, please select my range A1, then the value should be the 12 of that cell. Okay, okay. So VBA is, VBA used dot notation, and what is the method and VBA? Oh, so what is the method? Here's my book again. So the difference between method and properties is, basically method is for just like a verb, selecting, pasting, copying, and properties basically allows you to format your cell or fill your cell, like here value equal to. When you are using method, you cannot use equal to sign in front of your code, and when you are using property, then you must use the equal sign in front of your code. So this is the again theory part, you have to skip it, or you can even study it. So if we will talk about VBA, then this is the, so control space is for method and properties. See, this button is showing that this is the method. This cannot be considered as property, and this is the properties. So control space is for all code. Control space generally shows your all properties and method in VBA. Now suppose I'm selecting the range. Here is the range, I've already told you. So go to again book, then object browser, Object browser is what? Object browser is nothing, just a list of all VB method and properties, which is where can we see the object browser. Just click F2 to see the object browser. If you want to search any method and property, then you can search over here like this, copy. So this is the method and this is the properties. So basically click on it, then you can read that. Or the alternative of open the object browser is just to go to view menu and go to object browser. Then again you can see the shortcut over here, F2, and for immediate window is Control G. So this is again the basically allow you to see the list of method and properties. I've already told you. Let me introduce an example. Suppose there is a girl and which is an object. You want to check the height of that girl, then you can, if you are using the English language, plain English language, then what will you do? Just ask that girl what is your height, and in VBA you can write this like as girls dot height. Or suppose you want to assign the height as a property, then girl's height is 5.5 feet. The girl is so tall in my book. Okay, and if you want to check the ring of this girl, so what will you do? Girl dot ring, and you can check ring type also, silver. So basically Excel use only dot notation. You have to forget your helping word that you generally used in English. So here is the shortcut which I have told you in my lesson. Alt F11 to open the VBA, Alt F8 to open your macro list, Control R, open Project Explorer. Let's close it, Control R, see again. Now then F4 properties window, Control G immediate window, and F2 is the last shortcut, which is object browser. So keep in